This is a sample from the North Sea. This is oil from the United Kingdom, and it's pretty runny. You can see you can squirt it out, and it's really very runny. This is really very viscous and sticky. And the reason why this is much more viscous than the North Sea oil one is because it has higher molecular weight compounds, heavier molecules. And all of them have an extraordinarily complicated mixture of different components. You can't put any of this oil in your car to drive. And in the oil refinery, the chemical composition is completely altered by catalysts, by heating, by distillation. So you end up with something that can look almost like water. And this one here is so-called petroleum ether, which is a mixture of various carbon compounds, hydrocarbons, chains of carbon and hydrogen. And it's pretty similar to the petrol or gas that you put in your car. And so, but this is not what comes out of the ground. So I left my spatula in the oil and it sunk to the bottom. You can see it's standing up. It's really quite rigid. Let's see what happens when I take it out. You can see the oil going down, and it's really quite gooey.
What makes oil black? What gives it its dark colour?
The dark colour is mostly due to so-called aromatic compounds. These are compounds with rings of carbon atoms, rather like benzene, that we made a video about. But if you have several of these rings joined together, they absorb visible light. Benzene absorbs UV light, but as you put more and more rings, the material becomes blacker and blacker and blacker, until eventually you get graphite, which is the lead in lead pencils. It's not really lead, it's carbon, but it looks black and shiny, almost like a metal.